Welcome back, fellow speculators, to the Speculator's Edge, where super performance begins and opportunities await. I'm your host, Lewis Berg. Man, I really do need some more subscribers, more views. Y'all need to be watching these videos. These are so important to your trading. And I'm giving you a day-to-day update. I'm giving you stocks that are coming from my scans. Dude, come on, man. Y'all need to be watching. Maybe I'm just not entertaining enough. I'll try to be a little more entertaining. But anyway, so what we're going to do, we're going to go over, I'm going to give you a market update. We're going to go over the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P 500, NASDAQ, small caps, the VIX. Also, I'm going to give you a little update as to what's going on within the stocks themselves, what's coming from my scans. So also sector rotation, industry rotation, where's some of the big money going into, so as well, I'm going to go over a couple other stocks today that popped up on my scan list as well that look really promising. So that could possibly make you some money, make you a lot of money, matter of fact. So, but anyway, so before we do dive in, please subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the TSE logo on the bottom right-hand corner of this video. Like the video, leave a comment. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to help you, okay? So thank you for your support. So let's go ahead and dive into the markets and see what's going on today. So what we've got today, we did have an accumulation day today, but we did have distribution come in as well in the majority of stocks, or in the stocks themselves, or in the universe of stocks. Let me put it that way. The indices are all red today, except for the Volatility Index. I warned you, volatility's coming in right here, and it's not good to see. I don't care for the volatility. I don't like to play into that. So you got to play your cards right, know how to play your probabilities, okay, within the market. Know when to trade, know when to stop, okay? So push on the gas, push on the brakes. Other than that, the uptrend pressure ratio, my uptrend pressure ratio did increase today as well. Not a good sign. There is high volume, lots of volume coming in here. So there is a lot of activity. Not good, because that's introducing volatility, okay? Other than that, the all-time highs list did shrink today. Not a good sign, but here is one decent sign, is that this is a pretty broad market as to where the money's rotating, okay? So not a bad sign, but other than that, I'm going to go into that here in just a minute, okay? So let's go ahead and look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. We're still in a major uptrend. I've told you over and over, if we do surpass that 20-day, we're probably going down to the 50-day, okay? That's not a prediction. That's just how the market works. If you know what you're doing, it's all logical, okay? That's just how this goes. So we didn't close below that 50-day moving average, which is good, but we did surpass it. Not a great sign, not a good ending as well. This close was close to its low, closer to in the lower range. Not good. It might get brutal tomorrow. We might see some stuff happening at maybe getting down to around 33,600, 33,500, somewhere in that level, okay? We could possibly, I'm not saying it will, but we could with the Dow Jones. Okay, so pay attention, be cautious where you're trading. So let's get a move on to the S&P 500 here. The S&P 500, not a good day as well. It did drop. It didn't make a new high, which I would have loved to see if it could have made a new high, but it didn't. Pushing down on that 10-day moving average, touching that 20-day moving average. If it closes below that 20-day moving average, get ready. Down to the 50-day moving average. If it closes below that, get ready. Down here to around the 4,061 level for the S&P 500. Other than that, hopefully we can get up to new highs, okay? So let's go on to the NASDAQ real quick, see what's happening with the NASDAQ. Another not a great day for the NASDAQ as well. I told you this was at a huge inflection point. The QQQ, of course, made new highs the other day. A couple of days ago. Other than that, This one, I told you, be prepared. This one's probably going to rotate to the downside. I didn't know that. I don't know those things. I don't predict, but it's just a cautionary tell. Let me put it that way. You got to be cautious. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and this one you want to fold them. So other than that, it did touch that 10-day moving average. We could possibly get down to this 20-day moving average. Don't know. But if it closes below that 20-day, then get ready for the 50. Close below that 50, get ready for this $13,002 mark. Okay. Other than that, hopefully we can get a little bit of a springboard tomorrow, kind of pop up and close above the high of today. Hopefully, we'll see. There are concerns, of course, with interest rates. That's the big thing with the Federal Reserve. They talked today, and practically what they're doing is they're talking about increasing the rates by the end of 2023. So that's the interest rate. So whatever you have debt-wise and all that, just get ready. Interest rates are on the rise behind that. Not necessarily a good sign for the markets, but the NASDAQ has been acting decent, so the trading has been good for the past couple of weeks, 3 weeks if you want to say. But anyway, so let's move on to the S&P 600, the small caps here. So this is more like the Russell 2000, a red day, but we did surpass the high of yesterday. Not a bad sign. That's actually a pretty good sign. We are holding up on that 10-day moving average, so that's good to see. Once if small caps start rounding out here and start moving up, we know that risk is on, and that's when you want to start getting aggressive with stocks. Okay, that's when you want to start putting some money on the table. Okay, so that's how you do that, because there is an appetite for risk. That's what you want to go with. Small caps usually tend to tell you that. Okay, so other than that, let's say if it does surpass this 20-day moving averages and closes below it, down to the 50 it'll go. If it surpasses that 50 and closes below, down to around this 12,900 or this $1,290 level. Okay, but hopefully not. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, that's why you trade today. You keep in the present. Do not get sucked into the future, and do not go back into the past. Okay, for we do study the past for knowledge here at TSC, but that's a whole different thing, because we're studying the charts. We're studying the cyclicalities of charts or of stocks, and chart patterns and stuff like that. Price action, volume action. That's what we're studying when we go back to the past on charts. Okay, other than that, don't get sucked into it. Just trade today, and that's all you got to do. Other than that, let's look at the volatility index real quick. Let's get a view on this one. Popped up over today. Let's see here, about 12% from the open of yesterday, or the close of yesterday, to the high of today. It is in the green, closing in the green at 6.64%. I did warn you that we do have volatility coming in. I've been calling for this for the past since Monday, okay? Because that's what my scans and my ratios do. This is not forecasting. This is not prediction. This is building your intuition with the market. That's what we do here at TSC. This is what makes us beasts here, okay? This is what you got to do. Now, volatility could increase a little bit more. Don't know, not for sure. But with high volume the way it was today, I wouldn't be surprised to see more volatility coming in this market. Okay, hopefully not though. So let's go ahead and get a move on. Let's look at the sector rotation as to what's happening. We do have demand here in technology, so still rotation within the technology group. Excellent to see. That's great. So the NASDAQ, of course, the industrials, there still is some rotation in the industrials. Healthcare, still rotation in. That's good. Financials, still a lot of rotation into financials. So not necessarily great to see, but it is what it is. I mean, if you're trading and you know what to trade, I mean, yeah, it's great because you can make some money on these guys. Okay, so other than that, a little bit of energy coming in, some discretionary coming in here as well. So this is a well-rounded market right now with the sector rotation. That's good. It's broad. But the good thing is we do still have rotation happening into technology and healthcare stocks, okay, or sectors. That's what we're looking for. That's a good thing. Okay, so let's go look at the industries here. What do we have? Software is still a beast. I told you that last week, at the beginning of last week. There's been rotation happening. Dude, this is what you call being in front of the market, okay? Anticipating this stuff, learning how to intuitively connect to this, okay? And this is how it's done. It's just following the money. The money tells you everything. Money talks, BS walks, okay? And that is true. It's true in the market. I can tell you that right now. Pharmaceuticals, pretty good industry-wise. Let's see here, a little bit of medical equipment, some marine transportation coming in with the industrials. We do have, let's see, biotechnology, still a beast. Yeah, that's great. Software and biotech's great. Okay, that's some of your big winners here, industry-wise. Banks, still coming in here. That's due to the interest rates. So I'd rather see these slack off, but oh well, it is what it is. So we'll take it and go. If there's some setups, if they're meeting my criteria and there's setups happening, hell, we'll still make some money, okay? So it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter as to what's going on. We're still going to make money, period. Okay, that's how you do that. And some asset managers. So you're looking at software, industry-wise, software, banks, software, pharmaceuticals, biotechs, and banks. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Okay, so still rotation going on in that. That's good. It's good to see. Other than that, let's go over a couple of charts here. ESTA, Establishment Labs Holding. I put an alert out today for this stock just due to the fact of the price action within itself. The fundamentals are pretty good too if you go and look. But I'm not going to go over the fundamentals, okay? I'll let you do that. But anyway, because I want to get a move on with this video. So other than that, we have huge demand coming out right here. Beautiful VCP characteristics, which is volatility contraction pattern, which is a characteristic of the pattern itself. And this is nothing but a cup with handle pattern, okay? So great. And so what we're doing is we've surpassed a huge super pivot, and this super pivot comes in around $82.14, but I like it right here at this close, which was at $79.80, which it's still above that, and it's closing above that. It closed above that today. Matter of fact, it held the high of this little reaction right here at $81.40. That's good to see, especially on high volume. Not only that, the close is really it's good. It's up there within the 3/4 of the range of the high range. Okay, so this is excellent action. Moving average is still moving up, and look at this. This is something you want to pay attention to. The relative strength line, the performance line itself, compared to the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ, making new highs as the stock itself isn't even making new highs. This is something you want to see. It's telling you this is an extremely strong stock, okay? This is very strong, especially compared into a weak environment right now. I mean, it's not necessarily a weak environment. It's pretty strong, has been, but we are seeing, a kind of turn. But this stock just breaking out. Look at this tight price action for, let's see here, for 5 days. Look at this right here. Falls within about a 6 to 7% range right here. And not only that, this is kind of like a mini cup with handle on an intraday type of trade, okay? Unbelievable action. Awesome price action. We'll see what we can do right here. Just play your cards right. If I was you, place your stop right here at the low of this day, which would be at around $77.13. So go around $77.10. Place your stop right there. look for a good 20 to 30% gain. Okay, that's what you want for reward wise. But this is your risk. Take that as your risk and obey thy stops. Okay, that's the most important part, because you want to keep your money and you want to keep your principal. You got to trade for another day. Okay, so this is war. I'm telling you right now with that. So another thing is we do have a this is going to be more of a secondary base. Not only that, this stock is a more of an IPO. I mean, look back in 2018, July 2018, this IPO'd. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. As the Nasdaq is doing what it's doing, if we can get up to new highs and Nasdaq starts turning around from here, guess what? This one's just bottling up, ready for takeoff. Okay, beautiful. That's what we want to see. Okay, so let's go. Let's get a move on. I'm going to show you NOTV. And like I said, all these stocks they pop up on my scan list, on my proprietary scanning method. Okay, this is what this brings you. It brings you these stocks. Okay, this is what I want you to have. I've worked my ass off to bring you this stuff. You know, why not take advantage? And it's cheap. Take advantage of it. Make you some money. Okay, do it. Do it to it, and that's what you got to do. Okay, so other than that, this is breaking out to new highs here, all time, or not all time. I don't know if it is all time highs. Let me go back and look before I say that. Let me look here. Yes, and all-time highs we do have right here. Okay, that's great to see. So other than that, let's go and look back here. We're breaking out 52-week highs, all-time highs as well. Nice volume, huge accumulation right here. Nice volume dry up. If you're going to trade this, place your stop right here in this close day, or on this day right here on the 11th of June. Your low will be at, actually place it right here at this low. This low is at $28.59. So place that 3 cents outside of that, so around $28.56. Let's see here. If you were to trade this today, that's about a 7% loss right there. That's pretty tight, so keep that right there and expect a gain of anywhere 21 to 30%. Okay, that's what you want. Other than that, nice stage 2 uptrend, huge accumulation. We do have some huge selling right here, but to me, all this right here, look at all this demand right here, boom, boom, just right off the 50-day line. I mean, institution is just gobbling this up right here. I mean, yeah, this stock could be taken off as well. Not only that, RS line making the all-time highs as well. This is good too right here. So I like this stock a lot. And let's go to one more, SUPN, and then I'm going to leave you alone for the day. Okay. But I do have one more video coming up that I'm going to produce. And this one is going to be interesting because this will show you how you could have made 550% return in 23 days. 23 days, 550%, enough to turn $10,000 into $55,000 in less than a month. $1,000 into $5,500 in less than a month. I mean, come on, what the, this is money. It's money all over this place, okay? Come on. And that's what I'm at. This is what is happening, okay? So other than that, this is SUPN, Supernus Pharmaceuticals, SUPN. This is a nice cup with handle right here. And of course, we're surpassing a lot of super pivots. All this right here, all this resistance at around $32.30. Beautiful at $32 as well. Nice volume coming out right here. We're making 52-week highs coming out. This is a primary base. As you can tell, the 150-day moving average was sucked up above the 200-day moving average at around, there in the late January, okay? This is a stage 2 accumulation. As you can tell, high volume, moving averages above each other, the shorter term moving averages being above the longer term moving averages. Huge demand coming in right here off this 150 and 200-day moving average. I mean, look at that. This is accumulation. This is institutions buying this stock here, okay? Not only that, we get the breakout today, so no telling as to where we can go with that. If you're going to place your stop at the low of today. which will be at $32. This is your risk management. So $32, take you about 3 to 12 cents off of that and place your stop right there. And I'll tell you exactly where that'll put you. It'll put you at around 5%, nearly 5.5%, okay? And take it with that right there. That's actually really good. So what you want now is you want your reward to be 2 to 3 times that. So you're looking for a 10% move to 15%. I'd like it 20, 30, 40, 50%, huh? Yeah, that'd be nice. Maybe so. Maybe it'll get to that. Don't know. But start taking some profit whenever you get your reward, your profit target hit, okay? So your reward target, when it's hit, take some profit off the table and then free roll it up to a break-even point as to where you bought it. So let's say if you bought it at $33.19, let's say it goes up 15, 20%. Take half of your profit, then free roll this one and place your stop up to around $33.19. That's break even. Dude, you'll break even just on that? Okay, so what? You still made a profit, you're still in a profit, and you know, you never know where this stock could go. This stock could be hell on wheels and just move tremendously, okay? We don't know that, but anyway, the RS line, not so, I mean, it's okay, not so great, but it is moving up and there is some strength here on this yearly chart, okay? Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and leave it right here. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it informational, good education. You know, there's a ton of knowledge within this here. So other than that, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, comment. I mean, get some people coming over here, please, because what I'm teaching here at TSE is so valuable. I mean, just everything. I mean, it can turn your financial world into, I mean, yeah, you can become extremely wealthy, and it doesn't take too long when you do it right. And you just got to know how to do it right, and that's what I'm here for, okay? So other than that, thank you for subscribing and for watching. Here at TSE, we trade in the present, we study the past for knowledge, and we follow the process of trading to build our futures. So opportunities awaits, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow.